Welcome to this unboxing and playthrough of SmifTV. I've got Grace. Say hi.
Hi.
And Sage.
Hi.
And Katie's in the corner watching Ivy. Say hi.
Hi.
Today we are bringing you Animal Upon Animal from HABA Games. Try and get it so you don't get a ton of glare in your face. All right. So this just came in the mail today. Really excited to play it. And it looks like you're just going to be piling some animals on top of animals. You girls excited to play this?
Mm-hmm.
You curious to see what's in the box?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's in the box first. And for the YouTube watchers, you guys are in luck because you are going to hear us record an episode of our podcast too. We are actually going to do the video and our podcast at the same time. It's a first for us, a first for Sorry Man. A first for Sorry Man I Farted. Sage has a little bit of a cold, so he will be coughing like that kind of throughout the game. Hopefully it's not too bad. All right, so here's what you get in the box. It's another box. It's like, all right, so you get a little sheet of paper that talks about, it has the choking hazard warning in 100 different languages. You've got your rule book, a bag of animals, and a dice, a die, single die.
You probably roll back to search and then roll B.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or
Alright, so let's set this to the side.
you pick an animal, try and bounce it out with that animal. And then if you get it bounce out.
So you get a die, it has different symbols on it. An alligator, a single pip, 2 pips, another single pip, a hand, and a voice bubble with a question mark in it. I don't know how well those came out on there, but we've got lizards, we've got hedgehogs, okay, it's still a little blurry, sorry about that. Sheep, snakes, toucans, and penguins, monkeys. I think that's it. I think those are all the different animals. Oh, and the alligator, yep. And the alligator. All right, so let's see how we play this game. Are you guys excited to play it?
Mm-hmm. I think it'll be like a good game for like toddler against toddler.
You're not a toddler.
Well, you know what I mean, like for stage against.
All right, so the aim of the game.
What, Dad's a toddler?
No.
The aim of the game is who's the most skillful at stacking and will be the first left without any animals. You play on an even surface, select the crocodile and put it in the center of the table. All right, so we'll put that in the center of the table. Put it a little closer to Sage.
Hi, Lewis.
It is the first animal of the period. Each player selects 7 different animals and puts them in front of that person. If there are 2 or 3 players, the remaining animals are kept in the box. All right, so we each take 7 animals. Sage, do not mess with the alligator because we're going to be stacked on top of it.
One of each. Or does it even matter?
No, it doesn't matter. You take one. I want to take one. Sage, you take one.
Okay. So, snake.
All right, Grace. Sage.
Okay. I got the last one.
All right, Grace, keep going. Keep going. Daddy got his. Sage.
See?
Grace. Anyone? Sage, take another one.
Good.
Grace.
Um,
Sage.
What's the only one that I need left?
All right, Sage.
Okay.
All right, Grace, pick one. All right.
I need one. These guys?
Yep. All right, and then the rest go into the box. Yep, 7 left, so 7 will go over to the side. All right, let's see. How to play. Play in a clockwise direction. Whoever can balance on one foot like a flamingo for the longest time starts the game. If you can't agree, the youngest player rolls the die. What appears on the die? If it's a dot, you take an animal from your provision and place it carefully with one hand anywhere on the pyramid. If it's 2 dots, you take 2 animals from your provision and put it and pile them carefully one after the other with one hand onto the pyramid. If it's the crocodile, you take an animal from your provision and put it next to the mouth or tail of the crocodile so that both animals touch. Thus, you enlarge the piling surface used for piling animals. Each time this symbol appears on the die, you can place an animal from your provision next to the animals touching them. If it's the hand, you choose any of your animals and give it to another player who now has to pile the animal carefully on the pyramid. If it's the question mark, the other players now determine which of your animals you have to pile. Do this with utmost care. If you have a tumble, the stacking, if you have animals tumble down during stacking, or if the whole pyramid collapses, the stacking ends immediately. The game ends as soon as a player is left without animals. They win and are elected best animal stacker of the day. If 1 or 2 animals have fallen off, the player who tried to pile them has to take them into their provision. If more than 2 animals have fallen off, the player takes 2 of them and puts the rest back in the game box. If the entire pyramid collapsed, the player takes 2 animals, the crocodile is put back in the center, and all remaining animals are put into the box. If nobody knocks the pyramid over, but they happen to fall over, they're all just put back in the box. So a lot of back in the box. All right. So Grace, are you ready to play? Do you know how to play? Right, because you were just in the bathroom. Blow up your spot. So on your turn, you roll the die, and based on what it is, you get to do something. So if it's the alligator, you get to put your animal next to its tail or its face to make the pyramid bigger, to make it so you can stack bigger. If it's a 1, you put one of your animals on top of the monkey. If it's 2, you put 2 of your animals on top of the crocodile, not the monkey. Sorry.
Sorry, man, I farted. Sorry, man, I farted again.
All right. And then if it's the hand, you get to choose one of yours and give it to a player. And if it's the question mark, the group gets to choose which animal of yours you have to put on top of the pyramid. All right. Sage, are you ready to play?
Yeah.
All right. So for the YouTube watchers, we are going to start our podcast so you get to see how an episode of our show gets made. Are you guys excited for this?
Mm-hmm.
You ready? Hello and welcome to this episode of Sorry Man I Farted. My name is Tim.
My name's Sage. My name's Grace.
And today we are bringing you Animal Upon Animal from HABA Games. Really? You waited that whole time to start coughing? So Animal Upon Animal is a children's game, but can be played by adults, and probably will be played by adults because we on Sorry Man I Farted love HABA games. They all come with really nice wooden components and are quite fun to play usually. We happen to have one that is out of print called Zauber that is one of our all-time favorite games. So the way the Animal Upon Animal is played is you roll the dice, and based on what it shows, if it's a 1, a 2, a hand, a crocodile, or a question mark, one of the 7 animals that you start with gets piled up on top of the other animals. So as you go along, you are slowly diminishing your pile. So as you go along, you are slowly diminishing your pile, and eventually you will be without animals. The first player to do that wins the game. If you knock over the tower at any point, you take 2 of the animals and the rest get moved to the side. If the tower happens to fall over by itself, then they all just go to the side. So you don't want to be the one to knock the tower over. The different pips, if it's a single pip on the die, you put 1 animal on. 2 pips, you put 2. If it's the hand, you give one of yours to another player. If it's the alligator, you kind of place your animal next to the crocodile, not alligator, which gives more surface area for stacking to be done. And if it's the question mark, then the other players at the table get to choose which animal you have to stack. This is a 2 to 4 player game, and we are going to get into it. Grace, who do you think is going to win?
I think that Sage.
Sage, who do you think is going to win?
Grace.
All right, I think Daddy's going to win. I think I'm going to kick your butts. Do you think you're going to like this game?
Probably.
All right.
Because figures and...
The components are really nice. I genuinely love HABA games.
And the fact that we're building a pyramid.
It's true.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be a pyramid.
Sage, do you think you're going to like this game?
No.
No, you don't think you're going to like it? Okay, well, we'll see. I think you're going to giggle. All right. So, who do you think could stand on 1 foot the longest?
Me.
Really? You think you could do it longer than me? If we weren't recording, I would totally show you up. All right, you get to go first. All right, so you got a 1, so you stack 1 animal on top of the pyramid of your choice. All right, so you place the snake. Daddy's turn. I got a 2.
Of course you go for the monkey.
There we go. All right, so there's 1. 2. Sage, roll the dice. Try not to hit the pyramid. What did I just say? How did I know you were going to do that? You're supposed to take these. I hope you know. Look at it. She's supposed to take any ones that she knocks over.
Oh.
Sage, you got to be careful when you're rolling the dice, especially with a game like this. All right, roll the dice again over here. There you go. 1. Stack 1 of your animals on top. Carefully, and you do it with 1 hand, okay?
She has to take that one.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if she can get that one to stand. Nope.
You knocked down my snake!
All right, choose 2 of the animals to take.
Really? You like to take my snake?
It's not your snake, Grace. You put it on the pyramid. And this one goes over to the side. Grace, your turn.
No,
So you choose 1 of yours to give to somebody else.
Take this one.
You take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sheep.
Which one do you guys want me to put on it?
Sheep.
Penguin, lizard, or sheep?
Sheep.
All right. So I will put
What's a lizard?
on it. There you go, Sage. Try not to hit the pyramid. It's a 2, so you can stack 2 of your animals on top of it.
What if you did with the tower?
We didn't even get the tower. Oh.
Sage, you got to be careful, okay? Let Daddy. Here, Daddy will help you. Sage, hang on. All right. You got to be careful with it. You got to just kind of lay it over top of it. You can't push hard. You can't be rough.
Just gently.
Yep, there you go. So there's 1. Now, do you want to stack a second one?
Yeah. That's it. Monkey?
Careful. Nope, nope. Here, you want Daddy to help you? Daddy will help you with this one. There you go. Okay, now it is Grace's turn. Keep getting the hand.
But I don't want to. I want my monkey. What's a monkey?
It's the yellow one that's... You have a monkey. Right there.
Does you have a monkey?
Alright, so you give me another penguin. Alright, which one do you guys want to see me put on it?
Lizard. Lizard. Let's put this off. Dad, I have a lizard. How does he do it?
Alright, Sage. Your turn. Roll the dice. Be very careful.
Do not knock over the tower.
Alright, so all you gotta do is put one on. Daddy should help you. Alright? What I recommend doing is trying to get this guy to just kind of lean in here.
Okay. You can do that, Dad.
Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dad, I want to do it, though. I can do it.
Okay. You gotta put two of yours on.
Hard one.
Careful.
What would fit best? Okay, so I go and put one of these on. Just like... Of course that happens.
Yep. So now you get to choose two.
Choose two. That's alright. One. This could good use.
Alright. So now it's Daddy's turn.
You knocked down my
Always. Which one do you guys want me to do? Penguin or sheep?
sheep. Sheep. My sheep fault. That
Alright. Two. You gotta stack two of yours on there.
Okay.
So which one do you want to put on? Remember, be careful, because if you knock it over, your turn ends and you gotta take two. You gotta take that one and that's it. Take that one and your turn's over.
Wait, keep the snake.
Yep, you keep the snake.
Take one of these.
Take the monkey.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Two.
Two. Alright, so you gotta be careful, remember?
Or else your turn ends. Careful.
I would probably try stacking him like that.
Don't do that.
And now you have to put another one on. So what you could do is you could put this guy right in there. Very carefully.
I wish like this came in a smaller package.
I would do this. I would do this one.
I wish this came in a smaller package that way I could take it to camp.
You can't push, Sage. You can't push. All right. Which two do you want? All right, Grace. I want you to put the monkey on there.
Sage, do you agree? Monkey? Yep. Wait, which one's my monkey? Oh, this is one. Monka, how do you... Well, I think I'm kind of winning. Except for unless I was competing against Daddy.
All right. I'm going to say you put the snake on there.
I don't agree.
Why?
Because...
She can actually put the snake on it, Grace. Let her put the snake on. There you go. You got to put two on. You're going to knock this over.
No,
Yeah, you are.
no, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Stop saying that I am bad or else I will.
That's one.
This one guy and Kitty gets that. I'm going to win. Boom.
Sage, be very careful not to bump the table. All right. I gotta put 2 on this. How do I put 2 on this? Here's 1.
Make it ball. Go ahead, Sage.
2.
2.
And be very careful. You're gonna make it fall over, kiddo.
After we did all this hard work. Dad!
It was Katie.
It was not Katie.
All right, Sage. We also haven't rolled any of the crocodiles, so we haven't made the base of the pyramid any bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. Choose 2. 1 and 2. All right. There you go. If I roll a 2, I could win.
If I
Hang on.
could roll 3.
Hang on. I still got to do it.
Please fall, please fall, please fall, please.
There's 1. Stop, because you're shaking the table. That's cheating. That's 2.
Second winner.
No second winner.
Yes, second
No
winner.
second winner.
Yes,
I don't
second
know
winner.
where that comes from. There is no second winner. There's
Yes,
only
there
the
is.
first loser.
Me?
Yeah, you lost big time, kiddo.
Dad. It could have gotten hurt. It could have gone. Oh, it's 2. Oh, no,
1, 2. Put it
2.
on. Maybe it'll fall.
I have to roll.
Yeah, you would have.
One.
You'd have won.
Dad, I didn't roll.
We're done. Daddy won. Daddy's out of his animals.
I want to play this.
You don't want to play this?
I
I
want
wish
to
we could
play.
play again.
You like it? All right. Well, let's finish the episode, okay?
Okay.
So that was a playthrough of Animal Upon Animal. Grace, what did you think of it?
I liked it.
It's silly.
It's silly and it uses lots and lots of strategy.
Not
Like-
strategy, just a little bit of
you have
strategy
to
with
be able
skill.
to balance. Like you have to know what you're doing.
Otherwise, that happens.
Yeah.
Yep, you knock over all the stuff. Sage, what did you think of it?
I think it was bad for me.
It was bad for you?
Yeah,
Why,
I
'cause
don't
you
like
lost?
it.
Well, no, she doesn't. I mean, it says it's for $4.99 for the age groups, which sucks because they're singling out 100-year-olds. But Sage just isn't there yet with being able to balance and stack things.
Because she just turned 4.
Right, and this game is designed to help with that. So the
Mhm.
more Sage plays it, the better she can get. This isn't
Balancing and
right,
strategy.
which is exactly what I just said, Grace.
play without alligator.
You got to play with the alligator. That's the rules.
Or else it'll just fall over.
But I definitely think this is a cute game. I really like it.
And even though you may not build an exact...
Cool.
Even though you're not going to build an exact period,
Pyramid? It's not meant to be a pyramid. It's just a stack.
but like, even if you're trying to build a pyramid.
Well, you're not gonna because the animals are oddly shaped.
Mm-hmm.
I dig this game. I think it's cute. It's fun. It's easy to play. I can see adults having fun with it and trying to hose each other over. I can see kids having a ton of fun with it because it involves animals being put in silly positions with the element of destroying everything, knocking everything over.
Like when Daddy had to.
I had the 3 penguins in the weird triangle. Yeah, it's a fun game. Grace, would you recommend this to anybody?
I'd recommend it to those of who are toddlers and need help balancing things out and stuff.
Grace, you were having some tricky trouble with the balancing of stuff, so I don't think you need to single out toddlers with that.
People.
Do you think that kids at your school would have fun playing this?
Yeah.
And are they toddlers?
No.
Why you gotta single out toddlers?
I'm not singling out toddlers.
Totally singling out toddlers. Yeah, look for it at any store really that you go to, and HABAUSA.com. I will attach a link to both the YouTube video that we happen to be shooting during this episode and the episode itself when it airs. That's it, I think. You got anything else to add, Grace?
Definitely do recommend it for those of you like wrecking and like animals and building.
I also recommend just checking out HABA's games. They've got a lot of really cute, fun games with impressive components. The wooden components I absolutely love them. And we are actively trying to get them to print Yule and Zauber again. So maybe one day we can make that happen. All right, so with that, this has been Grace knocking everything over. So with that, this has been Sorry Man I Farted. My name is Tim.
My name is Sage. And my name's Grace. I'm sick.
Stay frosty. And thanks for watching on YouTube. We will talk to you soon.